As we were leaving, we noticed that the baby's window didn't have a screen door. So my son tried to open it and it was unlocked.
Well, what is up? It's Ick and Mel, and tonight on Court TV, Savanah's mother, Gloria, went on to talk with Vinnie Politan. And I want to play some of the snippets. I want to talk to you about it. One of the first questions that Vinnie asked was, how was Savanah feeling about becoming a new mother? Paraphrasing, but the mother, Gloria, said, she was very anxious, excited. She was all about her baby, asking questions like, how much milk does the baby drink? She also explained to her about the mother's intuition that she was probably going to get. Then the conversation shifted into, when Savanah and Matthew went missing.
The day that she was supposed to be induced, it was at 6:30 p.m. So I woke up in the morning to call her just to see if she was up, and it was going straight to voicemail. Took a shower, started doing other things. I called again about 11:30, 12, the same thing, voicemail. Again, at 1 o'clock, I called her, and it was going to voicemail. So at that time, me and my younger son went over to the house or to the apartment. Maybe they're sleeping late, but I wanted to go see that she was okay. So I went to the apartment, knocked on the door, nothing, the windows, nothing. And as we were leaving, we noticed that the baby's window didn't have a screen door. So my son tried to open it and it was unlocked. So I told him to go in there to see, if she was there, she was okay. So he went in there and opened the door for me. We walked in and everything was normal. Like she had just cleaned and they may have gone to have something to eat or something. So we locked the window and we locked the door and we left. Again, I went home, called her again, straight to voicemail. I just waited till 6 o'clock and took off to the hospital. Maybe for whatever reason they took off, and they were waiting for me, but she wasn't there either. And I waited a little bit more, and I thought maybe she didn't want me to go in there for whatever reason. I don't know. And I called the cops to, let them know that she's missing. Her phone's been dead all day, and that's not like her.
Then at some point, Vinnie was asking about the day that the car was found, which the mother said that they were actually looking at another lead where there was somebody else that had taken somebody, and she thought it was her daughter. But then they got the call and that Savanah was found. And so Vinnie asked if they knew anything about those apartments. And the mother said that as far as she knows, Savanah doesn't know about it, or she's not sure, but she definitely doesn't know about it, the mother, and that the family doesn't know of any connection to those apartments where the body was found.
I've never been to those apartments. We don't know anybody that lives in those apartments.
The other thing that was asked was about Matthew and Savanah's relationship. And the mother didn't really delve into details, but said that the relationship was rough in the beginning. Doesn't know much about Matthew, but her daughter was happy with him, and that was about it. And one of the other things was Ethan, her other son that was killed about a year ago, and that courtroom brawl that took place. And Vinnie was asking, how did this come about? And the mother basically goes on to say that, when they would come into the courtroom, the murderer would make these gestures to them and they just got triggered. And also that they had heard that supposedly he was going to try to plead not guilty, and so they were triggered.
Yes, I was there. When he walks in, mostly all the time that we have a court, he does some kind of gesture all the time to them, to us. And that day, he winked. You have to understand, my kids, that's their brother. I mean, he was literally shot to death. He got shot 7 times. And they're enraged. They have a lot of anger built up. And with this guy doing that, one of my sons, he just went off.
Put the video down in the description if you want to watch the full Court TV episode. It's about 20 minutes long, and Vinnie did a nice introduction and just speaking about the moments for people that have kids, that feeling of being a first-time parent. It was a nice video. The interview, I thought it was good. Felt it was kind of short. I wish it was longer. They had some issues because there's this delay thing that they had going on, so it was a little wonky. And also at some point, the mother had like a connection issue where it kind of dropped, but she came back. I think it's great that she got to come on and at least spread the story of Savanah and Fabian, and I guess even Matthew. The other thing that I thought was interesting is that the mother had said that they had access to the apartment because the day where she was supposed to be induced, I believe, they had gone over there and they found the baby's window open and they got inside and they had access to the apartment. I'm not sure when the father had to have gone there, Matthew's father, because supposedly he had broken down the doors to get in. I wish the interview was longer. I guess because it's a TV segment, Vinny had said that like they have a certain amount of time, like they just a small time frame. But I just wish they had more time for an open conversation and maybe some questions. Anyway, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, check out the playlist if you haven't done so already, and I'll also post the Court TV link if you want to go watch the full segment. Take care. Peace. Bloop, bloop.
This was when she was pregnant. We took a picture. Well, they put her little wings. She was just dying to be on mommy. She wanted to bring her baby home. I don't know who did this, but whoever did this, I really hope that they catch him.